Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to my reading room. Today I'm showing you the books I picked up at some book hauls here in July. I know I won't be getting any more today or tomorrow, and Thursday's 1st of August. So I'll start showing you them. I only had book hauls, so no records or anything. First off, I'll show you some that I got. Like it was, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. See, there's right next to the building I live in. There's a storage garages that right next to the building I'm in, and see, the owner of that used to be the owner of these apartments too, but they sold the apartments because of people not paying their rent during COVID. Don't know why they wouldn't do that. That was my top priority. With these storage garages, they've I guess there were several people with that haven't been paying their rent for the storage garage, so the owners had decided that they were having to they decided to have a garage sale if they wanted to do stuff at the garage sale, just have their garage opened up and stuff, and also and they were told that they'd have to get their stuff out of there so they can let new people into do it. Well, anyway, the one that had some books in it, and I sort of wish I would have picked up some other books along with the ones I did, but because they were free, because they had most if not all of the Junior Classic series hardbound. You had at least 10 volumes of it, and so that would have been nice to get, but I figured I better not. My wife might say something. Well, anyway, I did get 3 books there because he said that they were all free. The first one is The Godfather by Mario Puzo. I know that's back when I was a teenager that came out, the movie for that, but this is a book, and it also says, new 32 pages of exciting pictures from the most talked about movie of our time. So that's first one I got. Then here's one that, like Mario Puzo does a blurb on here. It's this is a non-fiction book, actually, that he says it reads like a novel, but it's true. Terrific, by Mario Puzo. But the name of the book is Mafia by Fred J. Cook. Thought that sounded interesting. And the third one I got, I always like things like World War II and stuff like that. And this one is The Mind of Adolf Hitler. This is a non-fiction book also, but it talks about trying to find like the different parts that they have. Hitler as he believes himself to be. Hitler as the German people know him. Hitler as his associates know him. as he knows himself. Or Hitler, I should say, I'll start with Hitler. Hitler's ecological analysis and reconstruction, and the last one is Hitler, his probable behavior in the future. So I thought that was interesting. It's not too big of a novel either. Okay, then I had a doctor's appointment up in the Madison, VA. That's up in Madison, Wisconsin. See, I live down in down in Rockford, Illinois. But Madison's like an hour and a half away to get to that because depending how traffic is and stuff. It helps that they has 3 lanes going each way on both sides of I-90 now going through there. But anyway, we decided, my daughter lives around halfway up to there in the town, and see, my appointment wasn't until 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and so the town that my daughter lives in, they have a book sale like 4 times a year, and the book sale each of the book sales lasts a month in duration. And so so this month's about up, so tomorrow's like the last day of that sale, but yesterday they started having it, they had it where fill a bag for $2. Well, we left there with over 3 boxes, or 3 bags, my wife and I, and anyway, they only charged us for 3 bags, so $6. And so I got 33 books myself at that. My wife picked up 10 puzzles. Some of them she gave to our daughter because our daughter's always looking for 1,000-piece puzzles. And she got like 4 books. But I'll start showing you what I got. The first 3, they'd be great, excellent ones for with Garbagis, because they're all from the Penetrator series. This is number 44. This is Deep Cover Blast Off, and it says, Mark Carden infiltrates a deadly plot of nuclear destruction across the Canadian border. Well, these books are by Lionel Derrick. I should say the names of the 2 that I showed you already. That Mafia is by Fred J. Cook, and Mind of Adolf Hitler and by Walter C. Langer. So this is a Penetrator book, number 44, by Lionel Derrick, and that one would fit for Garbagis Dead. No, I might read some with it, but I'll talk more about that. I'll talk more about that in probably tomorrow. I'll post a video. And here's another Penetrator. Oh, I forgot to say though, they start off with this. Mark Carden is a Penetrator, and this is number 45, or Quake and Tear. If the Penetrator doesn't stop him, the madman will take the nation by storm. So that's number 45 in that series. And 47 in this series, and this one is titled Orphan Army. Mark Carden takes on an army of lethal children, all masters in the art of human destruction. Okay, so that's for the Penetrator books. And then, see, I'm showing you the paperbacks first. And now I have a bunch of paperbacks. Several, I'm in science fiction right now. There's 5 by this author alone. That author is Alan Dean Foster. And the title of the book is Dirge. It's book 2 of the Founding of the Commonwealth series. So I don't know if I have any of the other books in it or not. Next one is Alan Dean Foster. This is Impossible Places stories, and it says featuring a new Pippin Flink's adventure. So that might be good. Next one by Alan Dean Foster, also lost and found a novel. Oh, and here's Pippin Flink's adventure. This is Flinks in Flux. Says that not even the extraordinary miniature Pip could help Flinks out of his most dangerous entanglement, love. That's And then the last one by Alan Dean Foster I got is this one. This is looks like it's Codger's Face or something like that. And this says the toasters are coming. The toasters are coming. Okay, 2 more of science fiction ones I picked up there. They're both by Robert A. Heinlein. This is the 6th column. And so I don't know, haven't read much of this stuff. I know I've read some short stories by him, but. And the next one is Double Star. This is a Hugo Award winner. So, okay, that was the last science fiction ones I got in paperback. The last paperback I got is Art Greeny, Backlast. It's a Gray Man novel. I haven't read any of that series, but I have some of Mark Greeny's books. I think I have some books in the Gray Man series. See, the way I found out about him was that he co-wrote some towards the end of the Jack Ryan series stuff with mainly the Jack Ryan Jr. stuff with it. He co-wrote with Tom Clancy, or he finished it for him, and then he continued on with that series for a while. Now, that's all the paperbacks I picked up there. Now I have I'll start showing you the hardcover books I picked up there. Several of these are by the same author. Yeah, this whole stack. Oh yeah, this whole stack here that I'm picking. Oh, okay, they're different. I thought 2 of them looked sort of like they might be the same book, but they're not. Okay, all these are by Stephen Koontz. This is Pirate Alley. Uh, so don't know whether it's in a series or not. Okay, this one's by Stephen Kuntz and William H. Keith. This is Deep Black, Total Wave. I think Deep Black's the name of the series. So I haven't read any of his books yet, but I've been told that he's similar to his writing is similar to like Tom Clancy's. And the next one is Stephen Kuntz, the Assassin. Okay. Stephen Kuntz, Liberty's Last Stand. Stephen Kuntz, Liars and Thieves. And Stephen Kuntz, The Art of War. So I have plenty of Stephen Kuntz to read now. Next one is W. E. Griffin and William E. Butterworth IV. That's his son, and this is The Spy Masters. This is a Men at War novel. I know I have several of their books, or the W.B. Griffin's books, I should say. Okay, then the next one is James W. Houston, Blood Flag. Notice with the Nazi flag there. Okay, Frederick Forsyth, The Afghan. See, these are still like thrillers, are more like the political or military thrillers, the stuff that we used to call techno thrillers, or all that fall into them. Okay, Frederick Forsyth, Avenger. W.E.B. Griffin and William E. Butterworth IV, Covert Warriors. It's a presidential agent novel. I know I have some books in that series. Okay, and now some David Tagberg. This is it. Blood Past by David Tagberg. This is in the Kirk McGravy novel. Kirk McGravy novel, I should say. Next one is Larry Bond's Red Dragon Rising, Shadows of War. I think that's in the Shadows of War series by Larry Bond and Jim DeFelice. I have some books by the two of them. Okay, and this one is pretty much the last of the thrillers. It's Len Deighton, City of Gold. Of course, he writes the spy thrillers or espionage, stuff like that. And I have a couple westerns here, written by a guy whose hometown is also my wife's hometown. That's Louis L'Amour. This is Bendigo Schaefer. And And then more wooing and wars. This is The Californians, novel of the West. Most of this here is science fiction, but there's a couple at the end that one at the end that's not. And of course, all these here are by the same author, but I have. And I've recently picked up a bunch of this at the last library sale they had, but they had more this time. This is Arthur C. Clarke and Stephen Baxter. Sunstorm. It says Book 2 of Time Odyssey. Or that's a series name that it's in. Okay, Arthur C. Clarke. This is The Songs of Distant Earth. And it says his first novel since 2010, Odyssey 2. I have all of the Odyssey 1 or the 2001 Odyssey series. Another one by Arthur C. Clarke and Stephen Baxter. This is the conclusion of a Time Odyssey. If I don't have the first one, I can probably find it down Hoopla or Libby or at my library. Arthur C. Clarke and Gary Benford. This is Beyond the Fall of Night. This is the shorter book here. Yeah, it's it says based on the novella Against the Fall of Night by Arthur C. Clarke. So it must be just expansion of novella that he wrote in the past. And the last one is Arthur C. Clarke. The last one of the science fiction is Arthur C. Clarke and Stephen Baxter. Okay, this is book 1 of the Time Odyssey. This is Time Side. So looks like it might have out that, hopefully. And the last one to show you, I know within the past few months I showed you a book that I discovered I had 2 copies of it, but I thought one of them was like this one that I've been reading, but they're not. This is from the 70s, and it was made into mini series in the 70s, like with Rob Mitchum. This is Herman Wouk's War and Remembrance. This, like I said, was made into a mini-series, and oh yeah. This book has 1,042 pages in it, or that was after, or 1,039 pages without the historical notes, and I was just checking to see what. And it's from 1978. So I had read the condensed version of this book. My mom used to get the Reader's Digest condensed books all the time. So that's all I have for this book call and this video. So until next time, take it easy and keep on reading.